Hey, what's up, everybody, and welcome to 5-Minute Counseling, where we spend 5 minutes talking about your future. Brought to you by your Fresno Unified Middle School counselors. Today's topic, every counselor's favorite, A through G requirements. So what exactly are A through G courses? Well, A through G courses are the list of classes that students need to take and pass to be eligible to apply to a 4-year California college. So both the UC and the CSU require that students complete the A through G requirements. Now for the private and independent colleges, it may depend. Remember, they get to kind of make their own rules. And you do not need to complete the A through G requirements for the California Community College. The reason why we refer to them as A through G classes is we're talking about subject area A through subject area G and all the classes that are required. So to complete the requirements for Area A, History and Social Science, students need to take 2 years of a high school level History and Social Science class. To meet the requirements for Area B, English, students need to complete 4 years of high school level college preparatory English. In Area C, Math, 3 years are required and 4 years are recommended. Now, pro tip right here, if the colleges are recommending a 4th year, you should definitely take it. And also note that if you're in algebra as a middle school student, it counts as an A through G class. For Area D, Lab Science, 2 years are required and 3 years are recommended. You know that pro tip I just told you about for math? The same rule applies with Lab Science. You want to go ahead and go above and beyond those minimum A through G requirements whenever possible. In Area E, language other than English, 2 years are required and 3 years are recommended. Now, this is another area where you as a middle school student can start earning A through G credit. If you're taking, let's say, Spanish 1 or Spanish 2 or Spanish for native speakers, you're in an A through G class. For Area F, Visual and Performing Arts, 1 year of a college prep visual and performing arts class is required. In Area G, Elective, 1 year of a college preparatory class is required in areas A through F to meet this requirement. Okay, so let's review. These are the minimum A through G course requirements. Remember, we want you to try to go above and beyond that minimum. And in Area C and in Area E, all of the middle schools offer opportunity for students to enroll in A through G classes, so you'll want to talk to your counselor for more information about that. Okay, must know facts. You only earn credit with a C or higher in an A through G class. All of these classes are required for you to apply to a California college. You won't be able to apply if you don't meet A through G credits. And that 15 is a minimum number. We want you and we expect you to go above and beyond that. Okay, so let's talk about the difference in how A through G classes are graded versus how your middle school classes are graded. So we know in middle school, you get a grade each quarter. And at the end of the quarter, your grades start over and you get to start fresh that next quarter. Well, with A through G classes, that's not the case. What happens with A through G classes is you get graded by semester. And this is true of A through G and all high school level classes. So at the end of the first quarter, your grade wouldn't start over. You would continue with the same grade that you have all the way through the second quarter. Your only 2 final grades in an A through G class is after quarter 2 and after quarter 4. The cool thing about being in an A through G class is, let's say you have a low grade at the end of the first quarter, you still have all of the second quarter to pick that grade up because your grade isn't final until the end of quarter 2. But the reverse is true also. If you start with a low grade, you don't get a restart after quarter 1. You carry that low grade and maybe those missing assignments with you all the way until the end of the semester. So what happens if you don't pass an A through G class? You guessed it, you're going to have to repeat it next year or possibly even for summer school. So make sure you're getting that C or better. I want you to take a look at these 3 questions, and if you can't answer any of the 3, then make sure you follow up with your school counselor who will help you be able to answer these questions. Hey everybody, thanks so much for investing 5 minutes in your future with your middle school counselors. If you have any questions or need any help, be sure to reach out.